Oh, perfect timing. Well, sorry, went to get something to eat. Congratulations, Macadamia, you are an oxen. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, the fire breath didn't get the other one. It's naturally a pretty good feeding round. I like it. Alzareth, welcome to the herd. I appreciate that follow, and I hope you enjoy your stay here.
Oh, we ate the Mega Mouth.
Okay, keep pushing. Tell us it's stopping. Wait for an engage, wait for an engage. It's over here, Kyle. Once we're back towards you guys, don't wait to run.
Oh, support's out of position. Oh, nice use by Jack. Okay, now down.
Nice job.
I'd love to see some more mines around the ground area.
Nice job. Makes the pros lock into the rocket.
Oh, Medic is doing a... Yeah, Medic really needs to go back towards his team. Yeah, there you go. Always head, if you're being focused, try and head towards Jack. Really solid engagement so far.
Uh-oh.
Support getting focused now. Oh, Monster overcommitting a little bit. Let's see how much extra... Oh, no, now he's getting out. Okay.
Nice job.
Good first engagement. Bar and a half, that's pretty par for the course. Usually you want to try and get another extra half a bar to a bar just for chase. I feel that a lot of times people aren't aware of when the dome comes down, so you can get that extra juice of damage.
We're the ones that need it.
I already have a 12 class cooldown.
Oh, okay.
Forget about it. It's worthless to us.
Yeah, I'm coming. We don't have time.
Okay, let's see if they do the same thing as before. He's going to evolve. Make sure they cut off... Oh, none of them are going to be in position. Then you have two people here for the evolve.
Okay, somebody cut around beach. I'll go, Mac and Terry go that way, me and Phil go towards beach.
He's heading northward.
I like this, we need...
Heading your way, Terry.
Trapper really overextended right now.
See him? 120 meters out, say about, get back here.
Gotta group up.
He's stuck back there. Make you, try come off, if you can, over there.
Satellite active! I see it. Anyone else?
Nice, get back here.
We could dome him now.
And wait for it, wait for it to run. Nice job.
The mine's down.
Dude, going after Jack is really scary as a Goliath in this comp, because you have Slim healing, you have Hank tanking, and you have Jackie. Sounds bad. But he can propel a Goliath pretty well and keep himself alive. I like how slow motion Task Force was for a little while. A lot of line of sight issues, I feel.
I can't get up, I can't.
Nice roaching. Permanent health now. Perfect. Good job.
Nice job, nice job.
Okay, so permanent health damage. So watch that timer. Timer is going to be a factor. Oh, whoa. Big group up. Big group up. Nice orbital. Okay, so 2 minutes left. Okay.
Keep up.
Damage, damage, damage. Oh, monster overcommitting a little bit. Get an extra couple bars. Nice. Nice. Get that extra tag damage. It's so important.
You guys keep
Good job.
Get him, little guy.
Terry might turn on us.
Me
Oh,
for
he's
an
running.
AMH.
He's running.
Let's start regrouping a little bit more. Let's be on rears with HR.
Don't think he's evolved already. He's gonna head towards the DR area.
Sorry guys, I have to leave.
Scanning.
That's unfortunate. I wish I could hop in there.
Good satellite.
Stay right there, Terry.
No, no. Go ahead and pause. I think we're stopping because Hank is out.
Yeah.
Really good, solid engagements. Just remember, especially if you have Jack on the team, run towards Jack if you're being focused. A lot of times you're running out of line of sight, and that was having some issues. But otherwise, you were doing really solid. No strikes up until. Might have gotten another dome at stage 2, so really solid job overall. One thing I definitely recommend, Wrecker, in this situation, never go after Jack as Goliath. Because Jack can propel or can keep himself alive, Hank can shield, and then Slim can heal. And so most of the time, you always want to go after Hank or Medic most of the times. Usually what I'll do in a situation like this, where there's Slim or Hank, Hank is usually the better target, but if I notice that Slim's just a lot crappier at dodging, then I'll usually just go after Slim instead of Hank. It just kind of depends. But otherwise, really good. Yeah, I'm really liking your feeding route, actually. Your feeding route's really good, especially for Goliath, just because you end up in a good location to get domed. Just be very careful that some of that back area is kind of anti-Goliath. That's the only downside, is that when they are ready to dome you, the dome area is not good, but the feeding and the energy you get is. So it's kind of a trade-off. Do you want to be evolve ready, kind of a thing, and go from there. Otherwise, let's see if we can get Breezy back in here. Give me 5 minutes, gotta go, okay. Okay, let's just head back to the lobby. Do you have a 5th person to come join?
But yeah, I focused Jack right there just before the second dome as kind of a target of opportunity because he was sort of exposed compared to everyone else. But yeah, you're right. Hank needs to be the target. And when you have Hank and Jack and Mind, it's something to deal with.
Yes, yes it is. He's not doing anything. She just wants in, and Aiden doesn't want her. Leone, come here. Leone. Come here, Leone. Come here. Come here. Aiden. Let her come in. Let her go in. She wants to play with you. I don't know why I'm typing. I do feel that when he evolved to stage 2, I felt like that you guys. I know that the medic was trying to go for the Mega Mouth perk, which honestly, going for perks is more if it's convenient, or if you know that the monster is going to evolve to stage 3 and you want to deny him a buff. or get a buff. But that's pretty much the only times as hunters you ever worry about buffs, really. That being the case, though, when he was ready for Evolve Stage 2, I feel like that you could have had the opportunity, if you knew where he was evolving, to have that same position, because he evolves in the same place every single time. And again, monster players are very habitual. They'll keep doing the same routine because that's what routine helps keep the franticness of combat, which is really scrappy and messy, with then you go back to your routine and it kind of gets you back focused and zeroed in on things. But you should have been able to probably catch him out of the evolve if you were spread out enough. So just be careful of that. Second of all, the one thing I would say about Wrecker is just be careful about overcommitting. Basically, when you know the dome's about to go, this actually goes for both sides. When the dome is about to go down, you need to make a decision for the monsters talking. To go for a strike or not. A lot of times you'd overcommit and you'd lose an extra half a bar to a bar of health, and those can add up over time. But with regards to the hunters, once you guys know that the dome's coming down, make sure you're in a position that you can start doing chase damage. Chase damage is way more important than dome damage. Dome damage, you're always going to do the bar and a half at stage 1. You're always going to do the 2 something, whatever it is with Goliath at stage 2. But the chase damage, that is what separates a average team from a great team. Because if you do an extra bar and a half of damage, hold on. Come here, Leonie. Come here. Yump to. Oh yeah, hi. But if you can get that extra chase damage, so always try and get yourselves closer to the edges of the dome, specifically the side where you think the monster is actually going to go and try and bail out from, because that chase damage really makes a big difference. But yeah, so really good so far. What?
Thoughts on what we should try next?
I still want to work a little bit more on cuts, and then after this we can start focusing more on combat stuff. And then you can fine tune it with perk selections, and then you can get into. Then we can start practicing with picks and bans, because picks and bans actually helps out pick out what perks and what stuff. Like, it's more applicable for the monster, because if the monster knows it's a defensive composition, damage resistant perks are usually a little bit better. Whereas if they're picking an offensive team, especially with Cabot, so I don't know if you guys know, it's not necessarily a bug per se. I think it's an unintended feature, but when Cabot uses his damage amp, it actually negates any damage resistant buffs or perks. So if you have like 80% damage reduction and he uses his damage amp, it takes you down to 0 damage reduction. So they're doing 180% damage extra, basically. So damage reduction against Cabot's useless. What?
Interesting. Wasn't aware of that.
Yes, it's one of the reasons why Cabot is a counter pick to Elder Krakens, because Elder Krakens tend to run damage reduction perks more than other monsters for the most part. I know they're fixing that, Roadrunner. What you doing? What you doing? That being said, Wrecker, what other monsters are you comfortable with? Like, what are you going to be your 3 monsters you're going to basically main?
My second is Elder Kraken, but to be quite honest, it's not as good as I would like. Meteor Goliath I also play, obviously, but I don't consider that terribly different from normal.
Wait, say that again?
But Behemoth is kind of fun, and I do moderately decently with that, although against an actual coherent team, I'm not as sure.
Yeah, right now the only kind of viable monsters are pretty much Elder Kraken and both Goliaths. Regular Kraken, as long as the other team can shoot Banshee Mines and people know how to dodge Lightning Strike, Kraken really suffers. Wraith has never really been good competitive. She's just too squishy for the damage burst that she has. And then Behemoth is just... he's kind of garbage. Like, he can get strikes pretty easy, but your chase, you lose like 4 or 5 bars of health during a chase, especially if they have like a Griffin.
And Gorgon?
Gorgon's actually slightly better than Wraith, but probably lower than Kraken. It just kind of depends on how good they manage. Like, I wouldn't say she's top tier, but Wraith or Kraken and Gorgon are like tied for 4th, I guess.
And where does that put Bob, in 3rd or 5th?
Oh, Bob is last.
Poor Bob.
Yeah. But honestly, it's just because of his traversal. Even when he was released, even when he was super strong, I just hated playing him. Like his traversal, like if people can roach well, like with Goliath, it's bad enough, but you have leaps there. Now Behemoth does the same thing. You do the same thing against Behemoth, but Behemoth can't do anything but climb. So Stasis wrecks him. Griffin harpoons wreck him. Like he's got issues. What? What?
She's gonna fall over.
There.
She's still gonna fall over.
Yeah, she'll learn.
What's going on?
I think we're trying to see if we can get a 6th person back in here, or we're waiting for tasks to come back. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, but I know one of my weaknesses is I definitely need to work on other monsters. I'm halfway competent with Elder Kraken, but the others, not so much.
Fair
Except
enough.
against pubs, but that's pubs.
Yeah, pubs you just learn bad habits from most of the time.